is it possible not to accumulate?
Yes, well that's...
I mean, that's a tremendous...
Yes, because it seems the human mind automatically accumulates.
I know. Why? For this very clear and simple reason, in accumulation, as outwardly, it feels safe, secure.
Yeah. Well, perhaps you could say that having gotten into this trap, it was very hard for the mind to get out because it was already occupied. The mind is filled with this process of accumulation, and
yes.
It becomes very hard to see
now,
anything.
Suppose my mind is filled with this process of occupation, which is psychological knowledge, all that. Can it end?
Yes.
Of course it can.
But if the mind will get to the root of it...
Of course it can. Which is that there is no... It is an illusion that in accumulation there's security.
Yes, well now one can see this at a certain level. Let's say one discusses this, I don't intellectually, but I would prefer to say as a map, you see. That one has drawn a map of this whole process. And the question is and when you have a map, you must now be able to look at the country.
Yes.
See what's on the map, right?
Yes. When you're looking at the map, you don't see the country.
No, the map may be useful, but it's not enough, right? But now we were saying that desire is what keeps people going on with it.
Not only desire, but this deep-rooted instinct to accumulate.
Like the squirrel.
Huh?
We
Like a squirrel, yes.
The squirrel, yeah.
For future, for safety. That and desire go together, right?
Well, it builds up into intense
Of
desire, right?
Of course. So desire plus accumulation is the factor of division, conflict, and all the rest of it.
Because you could say desire really means, the root of the word means need. You see, a person feels he must accumulate more because he needs more.
Needs, yes. Now I'm asking, can that end? If it ends through an action of will, it is still the same thing.
Well, that's part of desire.
Of course. If it ends because of punishment or reward, it's still the same thing. So the mind, one's mind sees this and puts all that aside. Right? But does the mind be free of accumulation?
I think that...
I think it, yes sir, I think it can. It does. That is, have no psychological knowledge at all. Knowledge is accumulation, and so on, so on.
Yes, and I think that the knowledge goes very, I have to consider that knowledge goes very much further than what it's ordinarily meant. That
of course, I mean,
not just
book knowledge.
Book or absolute knowledge.
Experience, of course.
But you see, I think that that in accumulating, for example, if you're getting knowledge of this microphone, then you build up an image, a picture of the microphone, and everything goes into that, and one expects it to continue, right?
Of course.
So if you have knowledge of yourself, it builds up a picture of yourself.
Can one have knowledge of oneself?
No, but if you think you have. I mean, if one thinks that there is knowledge about what sort of person you are, that builds up into a picture with the expectation.
But after all, if you have knowledge of yourself, you have built an image already.
That's right, yes. But that's the same, that the tendency is to say that there's a transfer of what you do with the outside, saying, as you observe this microphone, you build up knowledge, and that enters into your picture of it and your perception of it. Then you say, I do the same with myself, right? That I know the sort of person I should be, or I am. And it builds up. You see that there's a lot of accumulation that builds up in forms that we don't ordinarily call knowledge. For example, preferences,
Yes, I
likes and
understand.
dislikes. That
But once you realize psychological accumulation as knowledge is an illusion and destructive and causes infinite pain and misery, when you see it's finished.
Yeah, I was trying to say that when you say that, then the question is, very often the word knowledge does not convey all that has to be included.
Of course.
You see, I could say, okay, I know certain things are knowledge, and it's foolish to build up that kind of knowledge about myself. But then there may be other kinds of knowledge which I don't recognize as knowledge. You see, I say that's...
What are the kinds of knowledge that one has? Preferences, like and dislike,
Yes,
prejudice,
habits.
habit, all that is in the image that one has created.
Yes.